put in your name and career name. For slide 2, it's asked like, what kind of education do you need to obtain this career? So you
Yes.
can put like, what kind of degree? Is it an associate's degree? Is it a certificate? Or is it like some sort of training that you need?
A license. Okay.
Yeah, so what I would do is, it's going to be different for everybody, but I
Right.
have the educational research pulled up and then just like copy and paste the answers that are in here into here.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if I was choosing this long-term care specialist here, I would just put long-term care specialist certificate right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I just picked one from it. And then what school or program would be like, are you going to Ivy Tech or is it a different school? Is it a program you're doing?
Okay. Be the same, yeah.
Yeah. The cost of the program, that's also on your educational research.
Yeah.
Copy it and paste it. I think most of these answers are on the two documents, but let's keep looking. The admission requirements, you're probably gonna have to look that up for your school. So everybody's admission requirements are probably slightly different depending where you're going to school.
Yeah.
Financial aid, I think that was on the educational research. We talked about there's a My Ivy link that has the scholarships on it.
Yeah.
If you're already admitted to Ivy Tech, you can click on the scholarship tab and actually see which ones you qualify for. Or you can just keep it basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ivy Tech is just my example. If you're going to a different school or you're doing a different program, even if there's some sort of grants or whatnot.
I'll be going to Ivy Tech because that's why my outline doing it, the presentation was a lot easier for me because most of the things you did was what I would already need in my in those answers.
Yeah. The project is definitely, I'll be real, it is easier for those of you that are going to college, but you don't have to go to college. So
Yeah.
I had a student go to beauty school and she said, I don't know if there's any financial aid. You can apply for FAFSA if you're going to beauty school. I'm interested in photography. He found a local course in Lafayette that he could take to get better at photography. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, like it might be harder to do your project like a little bit, but if it's what you want to do and you're passionate about it, there's got to be some sort of educational growth.
Right.
Even if you're like, I like the job I work, but I just want to be able to make more. Okay, well, what's a pathway to making more? Like I had a student wanting to get into management or leadership eventually at their job. Okay, well, what are some of the steps or what kind of training opportunities? So instead of the word education, if that kind of intimidates some people to do more education after high school, think like training.
Okay.
How long is the program and when would you apply? That's probably on your educational research document.
Huh? Yep.
That's why I added this assignment in, because people are like, oh, this is more helpful to be able to just copy and paste it in. What skills, personality, time, or expertise should one have to be successful? That is probably, I should add that to this career comparison worksheet. I didn't put that on there, but for future terms, I should put that on there. But you might look back at that Indiana Career Explorer website and
Yes.
see what kind of things that person should be good at, or even doing like a Google search for whatever your field is, and then what should they be? Okay, long-term care specialist, skill set. Yeah, if you searched your career and then you put skill set, they might they might have something on their task, qualifications, and training.
What are you talking about?
Where it says, what skills, personality, time, or expertise should one have? I just picked one, but when I think off the top of my head, without even Googling it, I think patience. Like if you're working with maybe some older folks or people that just need long-term care because of a disability, or you're helping people in a rehabilitation center,
So on the.
patience would
On
be
the
the key.
mission, or
Uh-huh.
what are their mission requirements?
We said for Ivy Tech, it's usually a 2.5 as far as I know. And then if you don't have a 2.5, I believe you can take the ACT or SAT, but you could use your Google skills. You guys are so lucky you have Google. We did not have this apparently when I was like 9 or 10 years old. How did I get through like 3rd grade? You know, I don't know how it
You
happened.
made it though. You made it, Miss Amanda.
Yeah, we made it. I mean, we just
Little-
growth
Oh.
mindset going on. Let's look up Ivy Tech admission requirements. Yeah, so most of this stuff, if it's not in your chart, you can kind of look it up. Application info, here we go. We will accept any of the following. Good old Google. They have an application, should take 10 minutes to complete. That's extra credit for this class if you're interested, is to apply for college. There are several options. You can also apply for a job and screenshot that or something like that. We got SAT scores of 25 or higher, in reading 27 or, okay, yeah, they give you some scores. Oh, so you can qualify with any of the following. If you go down to high school GPA, it says 2.6 or higher after 6 completed semesters of still in high school. So like, if you're traditional, it would be at the junior, after your junior year. Or at a graduate, Core 40 high school diploma, technical honors, or academic honors. So if within the last 4 years. So you could wait until you have your Core 40 high school diploma and you'll get it. Like Core 40 high school diploma, 2.6 GPA would be fine. Because I don't, sorry. Wow. I don't know how many people take the SAT or ACT, but that's good to know for people who might want to get in without, they haven't earned their diploma yet, but want to make sure they have admission. Just write like 2.6 GPA or Core 40 high school diploma. Are you guys hot now? Okay, let me put that back on. I know, it's like, it's hot then it's cold, like that Katy Perry song. I had it on auto, but then here's the deal. It goes, the heat turns on at 70 and the air turns on at 73. It's actually perfect. So let's turn it to auto and the air should keep on in a minute. 73 is like perfect. But earlier, it didn't feel like 73. It felt colder, didn't it? I don't know, but I like that. Temperature is very key to learning, guys. So I like when you tell me that. Okay, what are the daily duties and tasks? I have since deleted my chart, but you would look at B4. What does someone do with this job? And you could just copy and paste it.
Yeah.
What hours do they work? So is it a 40-hour week? Are there night shifts involved? Is there overtime? Or is it like you're a teacher and you just kind of work these extra hours and don't get paid for them? It's cool. That was a choice. That was a choice. And I love working with you guys. So it's all good. What kind of workplace environment is established? So do you work outside? Do you work inside? Is there more of a team atmosphere? Is it more individual? You might have to look that one up. I'm going to add that to the career comparison worksheet for future terms. What did we say? Work environment. I'm going to add that to this for future terms. What is the work environment like? Ooh, okay. I might just need to add that on there later. I'll just add it on there later, that's okay. Who do they report to? Do you guys know what that means?
I don't even down that boss.
Yeah, who's the boss? Yeah. Are they like, do they work for themselves? Is there like I have a lead teacher and then I have a director. My usually direct report would be Mr. Garrett. But I like working with Miss Danielle too, and she's pretty open and all that jazz. So maybe you have multiple people you can report to or ask questions. Like if you had a concern, who do you go to? The income range, that should be on your career comparison sheet. If it's salary or hourly. I don't think this is on your career comparison sheet, but I'm gonna add it for future terms. Benefits or retirement plans. Most jobs that have benefits come along with maybe some dental or vision, but it depends on the place. So you could always look up on like Indeed or Glassdoor. Those are some good websites. Or just Google search it. Yeah, so Glassdoor is good for estimating salary in your area. And like past employers or employees will write reviews on websites like Glassdoor and Indeed. So if I'm trying to find out what kind of place the Excel Center is to work at, I could look back at some past reviews. So benefits would be on different types of insurance, retirement. Like some jobs have pensions. Like you'll get it if you've worked so many years. Like if you're a teacher, you have to teach 10 years to get your retirement at 65. It's some weird formula. Yeah, like if I wanted to quit teaching early, I would have to wait to get it until the like sum of my teaching years and my age is a certain year. Yeah, so I'll probably just do 10 years over the course of my life. And maybe longer, who knows? Who knows? What kind of vacation time? A lot of jobs will offer like 2 weeks, but it depends. Some jobs will offer more. Like Purdue, I think it was almost a full month, so you could spread it out, but they didn't have spring break and Thanksgiving break. They didn't have breaks like that, like teachers do. If you're a person who doesn't have a problem with it, some people will call and ask what a company's benefits and retirement plan are. Or if you like have a family member who's already in the job you're interested in, or you know somebody, they might be able to share with you what theirs are. The challenges and positive perks can be found on your career comparison worksheet. Take a deep breath. Just let your shoulders relax. I've been trying to do that if I get stressed out. And it really helps. So yeah, like writing about the pros and cons, whatever you wrote there, you can just put that there. Or maybe you've, did a Google search and seen what some of the challenges are. I put some links you could use to help you, like, it's not the best acronym, but Indiana Career Explorer website. I just couldn't fit the whole thing without going over the line. And then the K through 12 Bureau of Labor Statistics, Glassdoor, Indeed. Those are just ideas, guys. Do you have to use this website? No, you do not.
Right.
Maybe you find something else that you want to use. What is the job market like? That would be what is the job outlook or industry growth.
Okay.
How has this job been affected by the current economic situation? How has COVID maybe affected your job? Healthcare, maybe there's more work available. But you could probably look and see the growth. I bet you there's probably a graph that compares a year ago to now with how certain jobs have grown. I bet others, there's been a little decay, right? You're okay, ask your question.
I don't remember. I figured it out.
was gonna say like hair salons, nails, getting your hair done, like all that. I think a lot of getting your hairs done. I don't know what that means. Did you hear me? Getting your hairs done versus your hair. It is hairs. Okay, anyways, I got myself distracted. But yeah, a lot of people didn't feel comfortable or safe in the beginning, maybe going to get their hair done or whatnot. So I bet there was some smaller salons that probably closed, or people might have lost their jobs. And then what local companies offer positions for your career? If you're planning to move somewhere else, I mean, you could put places in the place you want to live in,
Or
somewhere warm. I know now it started to get kind of cold in here. There's like, yeah, in this room. How does this career help benefit the society or
So,
community? Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're okay.
It says, are there any financial aid? I put fast.
You can put FAFSA, and then what about the My Ivy Scholarship tab? Because you don't want to forget to check that.
I tried going to that.
Maybe you have to be an active student. Just remember, another extra credit assignment is I should put apply for a scholarship. If you email or call your advisor and set up a time to meet with them. And it doesn't have, it could be like, if you're not going to college, like you have a certain program you want to do, like it could be, I filled out an application for the Lafayette Photography Club or the Lafayette Songwriter Group. My friend used to be in that. She just moved. Yeah, she's a pretty good songwriter. She's a music teacher on the side, piano lessons and stuff. But I mean, she still went to college and everything, but she does what she wants to do. And
So, Miss, you say that's a requirement as well?
what the requirements are to get into the school?
Yeah, that we speak with, if we speak with, say, or administrator or apply for a job.
Like, are you talking about the Ivy Tech requirements or like the,
Right. Yeah,
I think it's the website said 2.6 or a diploma.
right. So I'm just asking, if we do that, if we go ahead and meet with our administrator, is that going towards our grade as well?
I'm not sure I understand it. I'm gonna turn you up because I think I'm having a hard time hearing. Hold on. Can you ask that one more time?
Yeah, I heard you said something about meeting with our administrator or applying for a job that could add to our grades as well. Did I get that correctly, or?
Oh, yeah. You just can take a picture of your application, or you can screenshot it and email it to me, and I'll add extra credit points to an assignment of your choice.
Oh, okay, okay.
Reference letter.
We haven't gotten there yet.
No.
We're gonna finish the career unit before we get to the mock interview stuff. We'll get there. One step at a time. Are you looking at my pacing guide?
Yeah. No.
How does this career, okay, were we on this part? Yeah, the conclusion slide, yippee. Sounded- this is reasons that you think the career is perfect for you. So if I was going into teaching, I might put, I really enjoy helping people understand stuff, in particular math.
Mhm.
And maybe I have a reason, like I like listening to like student stories and getting to know them.
So we could go back in our journal pertaining to that and.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but-
could look at your journal for, I forgot about that. You could look at your journal for the career research.
Yes.
day. Good,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. So yeah, that's pretty much the outline. And the cool thing about the outline is once you do this next week, you're just gonna be able to like put it into slides. So
Oh. okay.
it's gonna be really easy for you once you have the outline done.
So just gather everything right now, and then next week we can focus on doing the slides.
Yeah,
Sounds pretty good. All right.
you can work on the outline on Monday too. I'm gonna give you guys Monday to do the outline, okay?
I need to rework my own.
And Tuesday and Wednesday, you can work on picking out your pictures, making it really good looking. Thursday, Isaac's out. Anybody else taking the logistics test? So what we'll do is maybe a couple of us present, or we make finishing touches to our presentations. And maybe we can move our presentations to Monday, especially if a couple people are already out. So you'll have
This
next week to put it into a PowerPoint.
this Monday, Miss Amanda, or next Monday?
No,